Hi, welcome to the new show. We're going to call it Baseball Weekly. My name is Tyler.
I'm Bo Brune, and welcome to Al Kruger Field at Tuffy Stadium.
Today we're going to just kind of intro you guys on what we're going to be doing every week. Great place to play ball. So today we're just going to kind of tour the stadium. If you haven't been here in a while, there's been some renovations, big time renovations I guess. The old green grandstand is gone. But the new one looks pretty familiar, I guess. They did a good job of keeping the tradition alive with that green. So, yeah, we're going to tour the stadium, check out the new scoreboard and some of the interesting parts of the ballpark. And then we'll talk about the area baseball coming up. And then hopefully we'll see you next week, I guess. Yeah. So we're going to take a peek over here. Well, here we are. We're in the new grandstands. As you can see, we got the nice green, just like the old one. Tuffy Stadium at Al Kruger Field. It's a beautiful ballpark. We got some seats, and one thing that's going to be new is there's going to be Metrodome seating. I don't know what part of this, but I assume maybe right behind home plate would be a good one. I think they got 100 seats or something like that.
Yeah, they got 100 seats, and maybe they'll just kind of lay out. Like they think they're going to go in the center, but 100 seats might just cover this whole place. So.
Yep, and we got the press box up here. A lot of room for radio guys, Ron Burns, and all those guys that do the PA for us. Yes. They do a really good job. Of course, up here we have the controls for the scoreboard, which we'll see pretty soon. But yeah, it's going to be good. If you haven't been here, it is. It's just a beautiful ballpark. I know a lot of us didn't like to see the old grandstand get torn down, but I tell you what, you forget it pretty soon when you come here. It's just a beautiful, beautiful place to play. So check it out. We're gonna go check out the scoreboard after this, and we'll keep you getting this tour around the ballpark, I guess.
Yep.
So, all right. So here we are in front of this gigantic scoreboard. One thing you'll notice, it's got everything. We got room for the team names on the left. Of course, we go to 10 innings. The runs are in a little different color, so I know a lot of people come and they say, the runs and the hits always confuse me, but there you go, a little easier. Errors on the right side. We got a nice screen too. I don't think you guys can see that, but some of our big lefties that come up to bat, the scoreboard doesn't have to worry about them, I guess. And the top, underneath the Al Kruger sign, above the ball and strike and out sign, it's full color scoreboard. So you can see Bo's face, my face. They also do advertisements there. So, you know, now that you've seen this great field, I know they are still looking for advertisers. But yeah, full color advertising. And I don't know, I consider myself pretty lucky to get to play on this field, I guess.
Yeah, me as well. We got lucky by the donors around Perm. KLN pitched in a huge amount of money for just kind of the scoreboard and the grandstands.
Yep.
But then also Arvid kicked in and bought us, pooled together their money with KLN and bought us this nice scoreboard that we are very appreciative of.
Yeah, I think between Arvid, KLN, and then I think there was hundreds of donors. And I want to say they raised upwards of $200,000 to $250,000, which small community. You know, it's we can't thank them enough, I guess, because we do consider ourselves lucky every time we play here. And I know other high school teams, amateur teams, and there's even Babe Ruth kids that get to play on this field. That's pretty cool. They get to feel like a big leaguer for at least 9 innings or 7 innings, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
But yeah, so big thanks to the donors. And like I said, if you haven't been down here, take a peek at a baseball game. It's absolutely gorgeous. It will not be 50 degrees in the summer, so you can come here. You can wear shorts and a tank top, spit your sunflower seeds. And I think if you come to an amateur game, I do think they sell some adult sodas, adult beverages there too. So yeah, come on down, enjoy this field, and you bet. You bet. So now we're gonna walk into the infield, I think, and check out the Mississippi mud, as we call it. What we're gonna be checking out is, if you go to any other field, you get the red, orangish red egger line, but we roll a little different here in Perm. We're gonna check that out right now. All right, here we are. We're right behind second base, and I guess behind us you can see the black screen, which is kind of one of my favorite parts of the ballpark. I think it really keeps, I don't know, something about it I really enjoy. Of course, the yellow on top of the outfield fence makes it easier for outfielders to not scrape up their arms. But behind us, you'll see there's 3 little sections there. It's a batter's eye. With the plain background, if it's a white on white, it's tough to see. So what we do, we're going to put that it's called a hitter's eye up. If you remember, I guess Target Field, they put the trees in center field the first year they had it, and lots of people complained. They said, you know, for whatever reason.
Off the hand of the pitcher.
Yep. So they went to like a hitter's eye thing, and then they moved the trees this year. But that's what that is. It's a hitter's eye. And then right here, we got the Mississippi Mud. It's not Eggerline. It's a lot softer. I tell you what, first couple innings of the game, you won't get anything better than this stuff. If you're a mother and you got to wash your kid's jersey or pants, then you might have an issue with it. But I tell you what, absolutely enjoy it. So yeah, and if you forgot, special guest Bo Bruin. Bo Bruin, first baseman for the Perm Pirates. Tay can't be here. He is in another country. The Canucks have took him, and we don't know when he'll be back. Hopefully he'll be back. Yeah. Hopefully he'll be back by the next episode. But yeah, so today we're just taking a peek at this lovely field. And yeah, for those of you that are wondering, you know, what is this stuff? It's called Mississippi Mud. I think Carlton down in southern Minnesota has it. I heard that Metropolitan Stadium tinkered with it too, and I don't know if that's true. But I wouldn't have it any other way. I tell you what, there's so many unique things about this ballpark, and this makes it cool. I know opposing players have some interesting things to say about it, but I tell you what, I wouldn't have it any other way, I guess.
No, it's with this stuff, it's super soft, but like later in the innings, like you said, you'll get these hops, just weird hops. They're called Kruger hops. But yeah, nothing like sliding into second base head first just to do it, so your mom has to wash your jersey.
You bet.
But yeah, I think it's the best stuff around. Eggerline, it'll really cut up just kind of any part of your body.
Yeah, it's really hard. Raspberries, especially on the forearms. So not to worry here at Kruger Field.
Nope. We got the best stuff.
So now we're going to take it in the dugout, I think, get out of this wind, and talk about local baseball and what's going on, I guess.
In our upcoming season.
You bet. All righty. Here we are, feeling at home in the dugout, and no place I'd rather be. You know, there was one guy, an old coach from Bertha, and got out of baseball. He was just getting a little older, still a big fan. But I asked him, I said, you know, what's the one thing you miss about baseball? And he said, you know, you can always go watch it, but you can never be in the dugout again. And you hear some of the coolest stories, and I don't know, there's just something about being in a dugout that I enjoy. So, of course, we got the dug-in dugout. You got to go dug-in dugout if you're going to be in a baseball field. But anyway,
a couple levels.
Got to talk about the local baseball scene right now. Perm is something like 10-1. They're ranked 13th in the QRF and AA. Mills is sitting at, I believe, 8-0. And they're in first in the QRF, and I know
it's quite impressive.
A little shout out to Brandon Cooper. He played with us last year. He's a great kid, and I know they got a senior-led team. And so yeah, hopefully Perm and Mills go play at that Target Field. That'd be pretty fun. Yeah, and then the upcoming high 10 season, they split it in 2 divisions. So if I get this right here, the high 10 West would be Perm, DL, New York Mills, and Frazee. Yep. And then the high 10 East is Bertha, Bluffton, Deer Creek, and Henning. Yep. So like what we do, we're in the West, so we play each of those teams twice. We play the other side once. The other games are exhibition games. If you're a Dent guy, which is cool, it's totally cool. They're in the countryside, and you got Fergus Falls, Dent, and Pelican, and that's going to be fun because they're all really good teams.
They're pretty good teams this year.
But we'll recap last season. The regular season, Perm and Bertha were tied going into the last regular season game, I believe. We threw Chris Ruther, and they threw Patrick Reaver. Patrick, we have like 5 hits against him. We've played him 3 or 4 times, and I don't think we've got more than a couple hits a game. But anyway, Patrick's up at UND. I think he's batting cleanup and pitching.
So he's so well.
Yeah, he's doing pretty well. But last year, I think he hit us, but we did win 1-0.
1-0.
So we went to Bertha. We won 1-0. We won the regular season. But then they have the high 10 playoffs, and it went Bertha, Perm, Bluffton, and DL. Yep. And then from there, those 4 teams get to go to regions, and then you get a bunch more amateur teams coming around, and the top 2 teams go to state. And Bertha won it. Bluffton beat us 2-1 in 11 innings. Dustin Geyser pitched the first 6 or 7, and I think Toonberg finished us out.
Yep,
but that was a good ball game. It was a low-scoring game, 11 innings.
A good baseball game.
Yeah.
Come and watch if you want to see it.
Winner went to state. It doesn't get much better than that. So yeah, in DL, we actually had a good one with them. Gabe Pankton went walk-off on him.
Yep. One bomb, one home run.
One home run last year, yeah. But so high 10 was pretty competitive. Top 3 teams out of the region were from the high 10.
Yep.
And that's pretty good. That's all we want. We want to stay competitive. Yeah, so the upcoming season, everyone's going to be competitive. I mean, Mills is going to be better than they were last year.
Yep.
We got everyone coming back. DL gained a couple guys, and Bertha decided to just load their team, so they're just stacked.
Full of reavers.
Yeah, still. But it'll be a fun season, and like I said, if you come watch an amateur game,
there'll be some excitement out there.
Yeah,
we all love to play baseball, and we all have just the drive and heart, so you always see a really good game when you come out here.
Yep. Yeah, we don't make any money, but it don't matter. We just like playing the game.
Yeah, we just like playing the game so much, we don't need money.
You bet. And if you like watching baseball and you like having an adult beverage.
Cold one and a hot dog.
Get on down here. I think we still have Marla Shepherd hot dogs here. That's where it's at. If you guys remember those days, I think we can still get them around here. So.
Yeah, we got a secret recipe.
You bet. Well, thanks for stopping by. I tell you what.
Great day at the ballpark.
Yeah, it is.
Glad you got to look at our new stadium.
Yeah, and hopefully you enjoy the show. We're just going to keep updating you throughout the year. Hopefully we have clips of games and that stuff. Yeah.
Have a couple new special guests on here and let the season roll on.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by, guys.
Yeah, thanks you.